Our world is amazing, and every new discovery makes it even more. So we've listed 30 animal facts that will make you smarter. My name is Magnus and this is How and Why. Stay with us throughout the video to tell us your opinion about this episode. If you like it, smash the subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified for new uploads. So let's get into it. Trained pigeons can tell the difference between the paintings of Pablo Picasso and Claude Monet. Scientists have trained pigeons to distinguish those two painters in order to get food. 90% of the selection was correct, so the pigeons were able to distinguish between the two painters. But scientists took a step further. They wiped out all the colors from the paintings so the pigeons could distinguish the two styles. And guess what? They did. 90% of the selection was correct. Squirrels adopt orphans. It turns out that squirrels have an intense motherly instinct. A study from 2010 made by researchers at the University of Guelph found that adult animals will take in the orphaned pups of other squirrels and make them part of their family. The peacock mantis shrimp can throw a punch at 80 km per hour or 50 km per hour for you out there, accelerating quicker than a 22mm caliber bullet. Now, if the mantis shrimp was the size of a human, a punch could obliterate you. Studies have shown that wild shrimps in Guinea drink fermented palm sap, which contains 3% of alcohol by volume. This is equivalent to a beer. Sea otters hold hands while they sleep on the water so they don't drift apart. They also have the densest fur of any mammal. A large male sea otter has around 800 million hairs, compared to just 5 million hairs on a human, who has double the size. Spider webs are gross, but they are also amazing, because spider silk is stronger even than steel. A single strand of spider silk is thinner than a human hair, but also 5 times stronger than steel of the same width. Extended research has been made upon this material, and a rope just 2 inches thick could reportedly stop a Boeing 747. The pattern of wrinkles is unique on a gorilla, as the stripes on a tiger's skin are, as the human fingerprints are. Only the males are called peacocks, the females are called peahens. Flamingos are naturally white or grey. It takes them 3 years to turn pink, and this is because of their diet, as they eat a lot of shrimps. If you visit a zoo, you will see that flamingos are white or grey because they don't eat shrimps there. Clownfish, also known as anemofish, are sequential hermaphrodites that first develop into males. Some of them turn females to enable mating. I bet you don't want to be bitten by a grizzly bear, because their bite can smash a bowling ball. They apply a force of 126 psi, which is equal to 526 kilograms per square inch. But beware, because this bite is not the strongest. It's not even in the top 5. The Nile crocodile holds that record at 5000 psi, which is equal to the force applied in the hydraulic system of an Airbus A380. Surprisingly, polar bears do not have white fur. Let me explain. Their fur is colorless. Its thick strand of hair is hollow and reflects the light, making the polar bear appear white. Now, beneath this transparent fur, their skin is black, to soak up any warmth from the sun to keep themselves as warm as possible. Animal behaviorists have concluded that cats do not meow as a way to communicate with each other. This is a sound they make to get attention from humans. Now, if you're allergic to cats, guess what? Cats can be allergic to humans. The white-tailed deer can sprint at speeds of 50 km per hour or 30 miles per hour. 9-banded armadillos always give birth to identical quadruplets. Red-eyed tree frog eggs can hatch earlier if they sense danger. Moray eels have a second set of jaws extending from their throats to eat their prey. Reminds you of something? The axolotl can regenerate its limbs. For real, if a predator eats their limb, they can grow a new one. Also, throughout the years, the axolotl have been a subject of study mostly for cancer. As a result, the lab axolotl populations have increased the last decades. In the same time period, the axolotl population in the wild has been decreased from 5,000 per square kilometer to just 35 per square kilometer. Ducks like surfing. They have been observed riding tides and then swim back to ride them again. In the dark, a jaguar can see 6 times better than we do. At daytime though, eagles see 4 times sharper than the humans. Also, the dog's sense of smell is 100,000 times better than ours, although they have just 1/6 our number of taste buds. The African penguin is also commonly referred as the jackass penguin because of the donkey-like braying sounds he makes. Bats are known to use echolocation. They generate ultrasounds to determine their surroundings by the echo. Although fruit bat doesn't need that feature because they have excellent sense of smell and sight. A vampire bat's teeth are so sharp that its bite may not be felt at all. Their saliva dulls any pain, so a bat may drink a victim's blood for up to 30 minutes. Female bats give birth while hanging upside down, catching their baby with their wings as it drops. Now that's 3 amazing facts about bats, and I don't even like them. Now prepare yourselves because owls do not have eyeballs. They have eye tubes. In fact, if you open an owl's ear, you will be able to see the back of their eye. Gross. A human brain operates at about 15 watts, which is about the consumption of a typical light bulb. Less than your iPhone consumes right now. Honeybees flap their wings at about 200 times a second. This is as much as a hummingbird while it hovers. Cows have one large stomach, which is divided in 4 different compartments to go through the different stages of digestion. They also have best friends, and when they are separated they get sad and stressed. Starfish is a rather simple organism. While this is not that amazing, the fact that you can slice them down and all pieces survive as new starfish, now that's amazing. Back in the 1940s, at the US East Coast, oyster fishermen were cutting the legs of any starfish was stuck on the fish nets because they thought they ate the oysters. They then threw the pieces back into the sea, and as a matter of fact, they doubled the starfish population in less than a decade. Lions inhabited the European region in many areas until they were hunted down to extinction about 100 BCE. Now that was it, 30 amazing animal facts that will make you smarter. If you enjoyed this content, share this video with your friends, and be sure to follow me on my social media, Instagram and Twitter, for more content that does not make it to the final cut. Thank you for being here today, see you next time!